bugging me. It should be right side up. First time taking a Tacoma out into the bush, four-wheeling. First time going truck camping. First time taking the tent platform out. First time tenting on the back of the truck. First time sleeping in a hammock. First time going to McLean Creek. First time using a lot of this gear. It's going to be a lot of wiggly jiggly, I think. At least I got food and I could forage. It's time to dig and get creative. Need a bigger winch. This could be one of them times where I shouldn't. I'm going to go for it. That's probably not the end of the world with the four-wheel drive, guys. As far as the eye can see. Time to retreat. All right, enough of this. That's the road from whence I came. Luckily, just over this hill, there's a whole bunch more of that. It's burning my eyes. It burns. Fire burns. Flames licking is bad. I have no idea how much oil. That was a lot of it. There's too much flame licking on it. I'm getting a migraine. Oh, mushroom. Oh, those were black before. I was worried about getting out of here. As I soaked both cameras, oh, I just got the tripod on this one. It's right, a passage right there. My mud virginity is all over that side step. All right, this is shooting upside down. I thought there was a way you could change this so it's not upside down. Anyway, there's a whole lot of firsts on this one. This is bugging me. It should be right side up. That's better. Okay, let's see what happens here. Doing a whole lot of firsts today. First time taking a Tacoma out into the bush, four-wheeling. First time going truck camping. First time taking the tent platform out. First time tenting on the back of the truck. First time sleeping in a hammock. First time going to McLean Creek. Also, I'm doing some videoing. Of course, let's do it all at once. And first time using a lot of this gear. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try and shoot some video along the way to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's cooking hot. Shouldn't have any rain. Should be just smoking hot today. It's Monday. I'm on vacation, so hopefully it'll be quiet in McLean, but I guess we'll see. Right now it's busy in town, which kind of sucks. I've got GPS hooked up, plugged in. I've got a battery thing I'm going to use from AC. I got an inverter that'll change, and I could charge that battery up from my 12 volt. I'm going to be using a 360 camera as well, some places. I got this little hangy thing from the windshield. It's got a GoPro hanger. I don't know how well that's going to do. It's going to be a lot of wiggly jiggly, I think. But I guess we'll see. So can you see this wiggle? Because you might get a lot of that. But GoPros are pretty good for fixing that. I don't know how well I'm in the screen. It looks like I'm pretty good. I also brought the laptop. Downloaded some Google Maps, so I'll see where I'm going with that. Really? It gets dark at 9. I want to be camped by then. It's 12:24. Late start, yeah, and I got a lot of shit in here. Just playing. Also got a guitar. Might shoot a video, a music video, see what happens with that. That'll be a first. So I'm going to set up the tent and the hammock. And yeah, I don't know. We're just winging it. Just see what happens here. So that's all what's happening today. So now let's get on Deerfoot and get down to Highway 22X. See how shaky that footage is. Alright, so just hit gravel. Turned off on Millerville, still cruising along the 541, I think. And then I'm going to continue on. Just keep going and going and going and see where this all goes. Basically, if I stayed on this road, I think, it would end up at the campground. At McLean Meadows Campground. Probably a similar road all the way up. But anyhow, you know, wonder if this thing's going to break off the window. So I got it down a little ways. I suppose I could have it up higher by a touch. I don't know. But then this window, this mirror might be in the way. So anyhow, we'll see what we'll see. All right, just passing Fisher Creek. Last time this is as far as I could get. So this is all new ground for me right now. The gravelly road turned, I don't know, I guess a little smaller because it's closed seasonally as from the one I just got off of. So it's a little smaller. Anyway, I'm on the right track, and hopefully I'll get to an intersection where I'm going to recognize, and we will turn right on it. Got some moo-moos. Rope. First time airing down. I set it for 25 pounds. I have no idea. I think that's okay. I had it originally set for 30, but I think that's barely anything. We'll see what happens with 25. Hope I don't blow a bead. That would suck. Anyhow, yeah, that's what we're at. This is where I thought, oh, I should keep notes. I thought I could go down there, but this is a quad only, I believe, according to these signs. This guy's got himself a quad. Oh, no quad. Motorbike. What does that mean? No quad, but a motorcycle's okay? And I see quad tracks everywhere. That's quad. Somewhere down here there's going to be a... Oh, this would be a ripping bike. So that'd be cool. Head down there on a bike or something, or just camp down there with like hoof it down. That'd be a beauty. This would be I love this hill. On a bike, this would be a little rippy up here. It'll be pretty cool. Stay over the front. Got you some water. It's a hike in. I don't know. Would this be a... This be a place to camp. It's a little off the road, but I hope these things turn off. Guess we'll see what we'll see, huh? Well, it looks like a couple of them did. They worked. Sweet. All right, my first little bit of four-wheeling. So I do have it in four-wheel drive. I think I can just go right over top of that. Slickety. As I'm by my lonesome, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. This could be interesting up there. Looks pretty hard to me. Oh, maybe as far as I go. All right. How deep is this thing? Right off the bat, we're into some shit. I did say I want to go four-wheeling, so here we are. I think it's okay. I think it's got a hard bottom. I think it's got a hard bottom. I don't really have the tires, but okay, what happens if I don't? Well, I got wet feet and I got to hook up to something. I think I got to just go for it. I don't know. I don't know. Bottom feels okay. I don't have a lot of faith on these tires though. See, that's pretty deep. Maybe I should dig that out a little bit. Just lower the. Let's do that. I don't know if people like me doing that, but. So anyway, right off the bat, he's a good one. Like I say, if I had a winch, I didn't say that, but if I did have a winch, I wouldn't worry about nothing. I don't. So I'm gonna drain that a little bit. And that's the whole point. Since we're out here, there's no rush. That's something a guy's got to get over, eh? I always feel like we're in a big rush, but you're not. So anyway, I'm gonna grab a shovel and make it nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go for it now. That's probably absolutely nothing, but you know, that turns into a big squelchy mess. It would suck. And it's gonna be all wet. So, this will be my first four-wheel hole. It's the first time setting up a shot without getting my camera all wet. So let's see what that looks like. All right, as to be expected, it was like absolutely nothing, but I felt like I had pretty good traction, but you don't know. I am notorious. If you ever look at my past, I'm the guy that would look over something and go, we can make it. And hours later trying to get out of the spot. So I'm trying not to do that, but at least I got food and I could forage. I'm going to increase the tire pressure. I mean, it's probably not the end of the world with the four-wheel drive guys. I'm going to put them to 20. So this is the worst case scenario. But if I'm hitting a rock or something, right? This is on the high side. These are okay. So if I put them to 20, I should still have... I'll have a look at this one. I'll fill up that one first until it looks good. And that'll be what I use. All right, met an old fella on the quad. He was just coming up that way. Got two choices. They both meet up, I guess. He says it's pretty muddy. That was his Jeep. I went by. Man, this is that tire now. So I got 20 pounds all around. That looks much better. So if I come down on that tire with a rock or something, I still have a little something something. I mean, these aren't really mud tires or nothing, so that's much better. I gotta let this thing cool down a little bit. But okay. This is cool. This is fun. I mean, I'm 10 minutes in and I'm already four-wheeling. And that's the rig. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So, do I take the easy road? Or do I take the hard road? It's not really hard, it's just steeper. If the guy takes the steep road, you're going to have a flat and there's probably a big puddle at the bottom. There'll also be puddles along here. That's a good question. I do not know. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm kind of hankering toward the steep one, so I'll do that one. But yeah, there we go. I haven't even gone a kilometer yet. Not even, well, maybe just a kilometer. I'm just past that mud hole up there. So, hope I don't have to do a bunch of digging. And was there any rain? Like, why do we have mud? It's been nice. But up here there might have been spraying and stuff, so I don't know. Time is 10 to 3. Wherever I end up. Bugs are pretty good. Over there we had some, you know, a bunch of wasps and stuff, but it's fine. They weren't bugging me too much. So yeah, and here's the back. So I got a little everything I need in here. I mean, who was saying that one of the four-wheel guys, if you don't have a winch, then the come along or the jackal is the last line of defense. That's the last thing you do, because it's a lot of work, a lot of setup time, but it moves the truck along. You do traction boards, you do all that stuff before you get to that point. Better driving. But with a winch, that's your go-to right off the bat. You just line a winch up and yank it out. If you can't pull it out with a winch, well, you're buried. You're buried. And it's time to dig and get creative. You need a bigger winch. But yeah, that's where we're at. Well, here's a spot here. I mean, if all this fails, right, I could put up I set this as a waypoint. You could have a bunch of people in here. There's that thing. I got wood to burn. Nice and quiet. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll drive through my drinking water. It might not be an easy, holy macaronis. Yeah, nah. That's where I'm going. Once again though, who knows? I mean, just as long as I have an out. Somebody dug that, I think. Should I? Could I? Let's just go through the trees first, I guess. This could be a long haul, so. Well, we'll see what we'll see. I should put on some mosquito stuff, though. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a butte, huh? So let's see what we got here. Well, let's try this thing out. Well, let's try this thing out. I don't know, I'm just gonna go for it. Look at these things. I have no idea. It looks nasty though. Piece of cake. Just gotta watch for the sinkholes, I guess. There's a big one. It's like a Jesus. Are people shoring this up? So I can get back up so I can get out. Alright, let's see what the hell I got going on here now. Oh man. I asked for it though, didn't I? Doesn't go that way. I mean, you could probably just go right through it. This is probably muddier down here. Okay, I'm getting a little braver. The last two are hard. I mean, is anybody actually digging these out? Probably a pole there for seeing how deep this is. Let's have a look. I mean, they've built this up. They've made it like this. That's fucking deep. Somebody built this up on purpose. The bottom's hard though, right? I think we're okay. A little squishy there. It's still pretty hard though. I gotta go for it. All right. This could be one of them times where I shouldn't have. Well, I think it clears out over there. I'm going to go for it. Good. Here we go. Oh, wish me luck. don't know what it looked like. Felt deep. As far as the eye can see, this might be where I end. Maybe with another. So far it's been going great. Right? But I don't know. I was hoping for a bit of four-wheeling, but we are doing mud bogging. So this is okay. How far does this thing go though? It really gets this is real four-wheeling. Is there a road up there? I'm gonna try and bypass this, I think. Maybe that was that back road or something. I don't know. Let's walk over to it and find out. A lot of bypass for little cars, little bikes. See what I mean? Get into that slime. Holy crap, yeah, I'm not going to try this. I would with somebody else. The truck's not really made for this. These tires aren't really. Yeah, this is slime. And this is on top. There's a road to my right, and one up to the left. I don't know where that goes. This might be the end of the road. If I came up here, I could maybe cross over. Wherever this road comes from. Then I don't know. Look at this. Somebody made a bypass route. Well, yeah, there's pieces of vehicle. It's never a good sign. Okay. I think we got something we could use. All right. And these are quad bypasses, not truck bypasses. So, I don't know. It's a nasty, nasty spot. There might be something up there. The guy could bring a truck down to here. Let's try it. Okay, so I think I got a plan B. Yeah, that's just slimy. That's for the big dogs. That's mud tires in here. That's mud tires. Look at my little baby. Got sissy little tires on. All right. Let's find a place to back up. Okay, so I made it down to here. Now I'm just gonna I'm gonna get out of here. So there's one road there, there's one on the right. I could come down over here. Oh, look at that, it's a far one. Oh, fuck. Not even a problem now. There we go. That's cooking with gas. So there's the major. Right, so we're good to here. Ooh, we can drive over that. And then I'm free for 5 minutes. Well, honestly, this is more four-wheeling than I've done in ever. I've taken cars in some good spots, but you know, I've been up stuff like that. Trees cracking. Drive over that thing. I'm not just, well, this type of driving, vehicles I have ever been in, Ford Galaxy 500 for example, small little pickups, just weren't made for it. So this guy though, that's made for it. I wonder what all the paper is. Some boxes got shredded. Alright, and this is why this is good. Beefed up the tires a little bit, because you know, when you're going over Ritz, then it's not so bad. This is cool. That's the road from whence I came. It's bumpy. This is cool. So I need to come up with a time. It's 4 o'clock. How long am I going to do this for? It's slow going. I got a late start. I wasn't expecting mud bogs everywhere though. How far am I going? Well, we'll see. It gets dark at 9. It's 4 o'clock. Guy would want to be by 5 o'clock settled in somewhere. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to go for. cold the windows in. Okay, so alternative is to come through here. Save my mud flap. Gonna be tight. Time to retreat. All right, enough of this. That's the road from whence I came. And basically just over this hill is a whole bunch more of that. So, awesome four-wheel road. But not today. I need different tires, I think. I could maybe do it. I think I'd get stuck though. So, turn around and try and get my way out of here. And we'll take that gravel road that went up left there. So, that's the plan. Not the first one to do this. Alright. Let's see what happens. Knocked it out of neutral. Forward. Back it up. So just fucking. Okay. Okay, it's getting late in the day. I don't know, anywhere around here. I'm gonna go up this road, see where it leads, if it's anything good. And if not, time is 4:34. So that took like 35 minutes just going through this crap. But, well, she can squeeze in where she wants to, that's for sure. It's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go up there, see what's all about. It's not the best spot, but it's nice and open. I can make do. I like the fact that it's nice and open. And there's something up there with the birches. Maybe something up over there. Might be a cool spot. It's not really flat though, so anyway. We'll do what we'll do. Trying to get the angles. This is our new campsite though. Somewhere in here it's going to happen. Big wide open field. Flat spot. Burnt wood. Remnants of a fire pit. Two big trees, too close together for hammock. There's another sign down there, but of course people keep stealing the friggin' signs, so you don't know what it is. Anyway, we have an option right here. I mean, this would be a great tent spot. I don't know what I'd do with a hammock though. Yeah. So what I'm doing is cross-referencing the map, the Google Earth, and the map that they give you. This is a good spot right here. Except for the except for what I can do with a hammock. I guess a guy could do a hammock right here. Between that, run it to that tree. He's swinging here. Yeah, it's just the wind. Just thinking about the wind. So this is my spot. I'm gonna go down that road, and if I don't see something better, all right, no friggin' way am I going down that way. So this is my best spot. I think it's pretty cool. Now the question is, do I back in or going forward? What's that big rock? Oh. Well, there's a log I just drove over. That's firewood. Lots of firewood here if I wanted to. If I go in forward, I can use the truck as a block. Put the fire near the road here. So, hammock, either between the big tree or that one there. A little bit breezy. Don't see any reason why I can't other than going in there and getting all prickly. Look up. It's going to kill me. That big branch might break off, but that should be all right. So we have this one here, let's say, and the tent. All right, I was gonna have a time lapse to be setting this stuff up, but wind's picking up. I'm gonna fight that tarp, the undersheet. I gotta get all the stuff off. It's 5:30. I like to get settled by 6. So what I'm going to do is, this is a before, and then I'll show an after. And I got some view. Get the binocs out. Looks like a pretty cool spot. First line, 718. Holy crap. And I'm still missing something on the hammock. I'm just kind of vegging back today. I got to get something to eat. It's at 8:30, 8:44, so it's almost 9. It's going to get dark soon in 15 minutes. And yeah, then I haven't eaten yet, so this camera makes it look a lot brighter than what it actually is. I don't really have a plan of what I'm going to do here. I'm thinking that the tent obviously is going to be more comfortable. I think I have the tent set up that the head's just slightly lower than the feet. This side's the head, as is the hammock. Even though it sounds counterintuitive, you think you get a headache, but apparently your feet got to be higher than your head. If you can, if you have to err and you don't get perfectly flat. So there's that. Have a small fire. I moved the fire pit to here near the road. It's just farther away from the trees, and if the wind blows that way, I have a lot more room. I got water close by, and I use the truck as a wind block. But now it's actually dead. Totally dead. The side steps felt good. Not underneath, but along the side as I was going under the stump. I think I scraped the stump with a mud flap. Don't think I did damage though. Why is that beeping? Did it just lock? Let's find out. Yep. Which is okay, which is a good thing because I have my key in my pocket. That's handy. Okay, okay, I like that. So you can hear the wind in the deciduous trees and the birch trees, which is pretty cool. You can hear the flames fanning. That's it. There's a cow in the background. Not right now, but there was. There are cows that range here. Heard a chainsaw in the far distance. I heard gunshots in the far distance. I haven't heard anybody close. That's a little better. So, yeah, it's actually a lot better. Right now it's dead. This is awesome. This is really cool. Right now, am I worried about anything in the woods? No. I don't feel like I'm really out in the woods though. There's so many people around, I think, in McLean, right? So it's really not like you're, you know, when I'm heading out in BC and I'm behind Steamboat Mountain or something, you hear the wolves. And that's pretty cool. So that's out there. Not like up north out there, of course, but I think I want to sleep tonight in the hammock. I've never done that before, and I think that I'm looking forward to that. So that'd be kind of cool. Now it's kind of cool with a hammock too, because in a tent you're protected. That's really neat because it's your little house. You're away. I mean, it's made out of nylon, but it feels like it's secure, right? So I think that'll be good for the girls. And I'm really curious to see what it's like in the tent. There's a hump underneath me. I'm hoping it's not a ant nest. And they crawl up. Otherwise, I'm gonna be good, I think. Anyway, I think we're good to go. And I got the tarp down too, so it's kind of a protection as well. So really the only protection is some cow wandering into there, and it looks like a big thing that it doesn't want to walk into. I mean, I guess would the hammock as well? Yeah. There's also a little bit of protection, makes you feel a little safer, I guess. I don't know. All right. Oh, it's a beauty. Look at that one. I got bugs all going to my forehead now. Cause well, I guess because I got a bright light in my head. All right. So anyway, that's that. We're gonna get a steak happening. I'm gonna use a little today brown sugar bourbon on the steak. Smells good. I can really see why these guys are 24, I forget the name of the thing, where the guys in Aussie, they're always going off-road, and serious off-roading, right? And they do this very same thing. He does a cook-up all the time. And I can see why. He's got to set up some bright lights to get a little ambiance going. And so I think all I'm going to do, I'm going to grab that guy right now and bring it over here. That looks much better. So yeah, so we got a little fire. You can see me. Life is good. We got all kinds of spice on there. I think I still got this thing going. I can turn that off now. So I'm doing a steak. What did I add? I added some jalapeno pepper, Yucatan, sunshine. I give it a, ooh, this comes out heavy. I give it a, you know, on as far as spice, really. It's not really spicy, as my daughter would say. It's like the white man spicy. This is salt. Is there any coming out? Just regular salt. So I think that's okay on this side. It'll give it a little hit on the other side. All right. Anyway, pour some of this Yucatan stuff on there. Oh, it's way too much. Okay. Some pepper. I got to put a skillet on there as well. What the peppers doing? I really don't. I'm throwing on all this spice and yeah, a little pepper. What's this one? That was a medley. Hit up with a bit of spice. A bit of pepper, a little garlic rather. Just a touch. I'm going to put the garlic in with the mushrooms. So heads up with that. A little spice of this. All right, and now we can douse it with, well, what do I call this? Brown sugar bourbon, which sounds like sweet. Something, I don't know. We have toasts, which are cool. Do I have to cut them? Probably. I gotta cut them with a knife. I think what I'm gonna do is get the skillet going with the mushrooms. Cut these breads small while the mushrooms are sizzling, hopefully sizzling, with the I got some oil here, which is, I can't read the damn thing, chipotle oil. We got out of Banff. They had like a oil specialty shop or something. With the mushrooms, garlic. Put the bread in to the skillet. Sound good to me. I don't know. Whenever you're cooking over an open fire and a grill and stuff, it's like hot spots everywhere, right? To try and find a good spot. So I try and make a fire. I don't know if you can see it, where you can shove coals in underneath it. So that's how you adjust your heat to the steaks and stuff. And so you always have a new chunk of wood. Ow! It burns! Fire burns! You always have a new chunk of wood that you could shove underneath. Now it's handy to have the small chunks. They burn faster, you can put them underneath, right? See, now you don't have the flames licking though. Flames licking is bad. Taters have been on there for a good time. I don't know, what was it before? Geez, what's it now? We're at 10:20. Maybe an hour? I have no idea. Okay, so here's the deal. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I wasn't really planning on putting a skillet on here. I was going to have a skillet on there, but this is a camping skillet, so we're going to break this son bitch in. Throw a little oil in there. Chipotle oil. I also have potatoes. I can throw them in there too. What else we got? Mushrooms. We're going to give the mushrooms a little sizzle. I can't see shit. A little light. I have no idea how much oil. That was a lot of it. Okay. Now a smart guy would be drain this away from the camp. I'm going to put it in the road. This might have some activity tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Don't do that. For the animals. Oh, these are like little tenderlings. Oh, okay. Oops. Whoa, easy, easy. I'm going to be dumping them on the road. Okay, so I managed to keep them into the actual can. That was good. Look, and they're the like the whole ones. I just want to eat them. Ooh, sizzling already. Okay, that's a little happening. Again, wet rag, love it. Need some garlic. That's pretty not much. It's a learning moment. Let's pull this off a little bit. It's a skillet, right? Spatula I'm using, I just put into the dirt. That's all right, I'll wipe it off. Okay. Put that in the garbage. The animals to come sniffing. All right, so I'm gonna cut this without cutting my hand. There's one. What a guy would need. I didn't bring the coconut oil. I think that would have been pretty cool. So I'm just going to lather these in. All right, so those are just kind of sizzling even. Oh, fire's too hot. Too much flame licking on it. What am I going to eat with that? So I got potatoes that are going. I have no idea what's on them. I got bread. I got some mushrooms. I got garlic. Some spices. All right, so now I'm going to put a steak on. This is sizzling. I guess hot. Let's put you over there. Let's put you over. Oh, kill a bird. Let's put you over there like that. A steak, maybe right there. See what happens with that. I have all the lights turned off. The only thing I have going, the only light is the fire, the red embers of the fire. My eyes have adjusted to the road. But there's nothing really more exciting than actually turning it all off. That's why the pause is here, and just listening to the forest. You do have to get out in nature. I don't know why, but it's part of us. Oh, that's brighter. It's burning. No, my eyes are. Oh, fuck. I'm getting a migraine. Oh, what the fuck is going on? Okay, there we're back to normal. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? It burned, staring into the sun. Oh, what a relief. Whew. I don't know what that looks like on camera, but holy, my eyes are. Oh, man, it hurt. Just because I'm cooking a steak and I still got my stuff in the skillet. It's 11:13. Just thought that crunch was outstanding. Chips have a good crunch, but a little subdued. Still good though. Really good. Steak is barely sizzling. Slow cook, which is great. I've eaten raw steaks I've thrown up raw steaks. I've eaten burned steaks. They stayed down. It's the moral of the story. Overcook. All right. Oh, jeez. Looking pretty good. Oh, jeez. I think we're cooked. Something like that. Bring it back. A little pressure test. Not bad. Give her a little something, something. How are we doing over here? I like the skillet. Right? Scrape it off. Let's do that. All right. The skillet. I don't have any sauce. That's nice and sizzly. Oh, mushroom. Mushroom down. Burn off the weeds. Mushrooms, the worst. You don't want the mushrooms going down. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So, I can't see nothing in the monitor. Except for the moon. In my eyes, though, I'm picking up the whole silhouette. Is Sierra. Feathering clouds coming off the moon. Let's look at the moon. And then the clouds feather off. Looks pretty cool. And my eyes can just barely make out the field. If I was a gazelle, I wouldn't like it. Well, my obligatory sit and have a morning coffee. I already got a bug in my coffee, and it's 9:23. How do you get in there? You bastard. Oh, let's soak it up for a bit. Anyway, how to sleep. This is weird that I slept most of the night in the hammock. It was very comfortable for the most part. I should have brought a pillow. I did have a pillow in the tent, but I was in the tent and I was in the hammock. So I just wore sweats. I put the sleeping bag in there, I unzipped it all the way and just basically wore it like a blanket. That was perfect. Perfect as far as temperature goes. Wasn't that cool at night, but I wasn't too hot or anything, right? So anyway, I just tossed and turned a lot. And then it's was it like 6:30 or something when the sun's coming up. I figured I'd just move over to the tent and see how that feels. Totally different. I think I could sleep in there easier, but it was less comfortable, if that makes any sense. I think it's just because of what I'm used to. I think the next hammock trip, or trips, the hammock will be super comfortable. Once I get it tweaked, I'm still not hooking it up all right, but that netting is a pain in the ass. Figured I'd spend another night here. And checked out the map. I heard some people down over here a ways. I don't know where they were, some banging and crashing. So I thought I'd just take a yonder over this hill here. A little bit of mud, small trail. This road looks like, on a map, that it doesn't really go anywhere in particular. Oh, here's a... So this is a trail. Trail rides? I don't know. Let's go down to the edge there. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Nice and quiet. The smells of the woods. I don't really have my hiking shoes on. Still walking around in my Crocs. Little flies. Those little bees, like not actually stinging or nothing. They just land on you and it bugs you. So I'm kind of tiptoeing through the tulips. Wow. Definitely a dirt bike road. Check it out. Well, I wasn't going down there. I could do it though. Squeeze it through. But yeah, this would be for dirt biking or something. So okay, so I get that one. What I found too here is the wind picks up midday, like afternoon, early afternoon. It's pretty hot. As far as, well, not hot, but I don't know, 20 degrees, 22 degrees or something. So it's very comfortable hot, not hot. See our motorcycle. Makes sense. I don't know what this is. That's a motorcycle track there too. The beauty thing about a motorcycle is you can go anywhere. More so than even a quad. And on it goes. I'll walk down here. Oh, this would be a fun little jump. Kind of reminds me a bit of hiking through West Coast Trail. But then again, you know, like anytime you're just hiking through the trees. Just looking for a path to get me up to the field. This could be the one. A burl. Cut that thing off and make a thing out of it. That's a deadfall. Other than trees, that'll get you. Oop. How many ticks are out here? Let's find out. This is a lay. See that? I think they call that a lay. Look at all these broken ant nest. Used to be an ant nest. So these are the fields you're kind of driving through. Here's another lay. So I don't know what would, like, do cows lay down? I guess they do, I don't know. There's my rig up there. So yeah, that road, if you can call it a road, heads up the hill there. There's a power line, or not power line, but a oil path. Eventually heads up to that, I can't call it a refinery. This is some building here. Like this, something with oil. Yeah. Go down here and see how easy it is to see the truck. Alright, let's see how easy it would be to see if somebody was driving along here. But I don't know if we'll see trucks on here or not, because I'm not sure if it's supposed to be on here. I didn't see any signs saying I couldn't. And I guess you could miss it if you weren't looking, but the sun reflects on it. I think I actually drove along this field and you can faint and see my tracks right here. But yep, now it's gone. So if you didn't see it in that little bit there, then yeah, you never know, is there? That's cool. So we'll just take a little wander up here. See what to see. See those posts here for signs. Not on the ground anywhere. So this isn't really a truck road. I could get over that. But I'm not supposed to be along this road. It's quite a steep little road. So this was the, there's an orange mushroom right there. Like the kind you see in fairy tales. Very tall. There's a motorcycle over there. Gotta fix that tarp. Guys on bikes right there. Cool. That was cool. I said he it's part of the association. Gets busy on the weekends up here, but this spot probably not going to be so bad. But anyway, yeah, he's been out tooling around here since 2002. Said lots of action. That was me driving over a, used to be an ant nest, I guess. This is kind of cool. Some cows were down there yesterday. Because it looks like there's a trail or something, like clearing. Maybe it's nothing, but yeah. And he was on, that loop that he was on is Area 51. That's what they call it. Kind of a cool name. Thought I'd share my view while I was eating my chips. Alright, got a little figured. I did find that string, you know, the one that slides inside another string. I got a little creative on this. So you can use one post to pull the bolt out. Seemed pretty sturdy. So I thought that was pretty tricky of me. Did the same on both sides. Oh, that's a fresh poo I keep stepping in. And I'm not too worried about having this one pull out so much. Guess like I could. It's kind of slacky there. I don't know what's going to happen in the wind. But because I always get on this side here. So, and then I found two that came with the thing, which I didn't use. I should have. And yeah, I still don't know how these things work. I got to figure it out. So this went through some pretty good wind. Hung in there because it's light sill tarp. It moves around quite a bit. But anyhow, I mean, a guy could do without the orange strings, but it doesn't really matter. The wind has died down. I'm going to give it a little bit, and if it still died down, then I'll make a little fire. Probably heard 6 bikes. 4 went through here, plus that one dude, and then I think there was one down there or 2 that went. And I think these guys came out, the 4 that crossed came out back on the road, unless those are somebody new, but nobody's come up here. And which is interesting, and nobody's gone down, I don't think. So it's not part of the loop. They're just taking it easy through the trees. So right now it's time that you get the wind in the early afternoon. So starting at about 1 until just now, it's 7:10. It's died down to say it's 7 or so. Let's see if it picks up at all. Did that yesterday too. Lots of flies and wasps, but those little wasps that I've never got, except for the mosquitoes. I got some mosquito bites, not many. Well, I guess 3 or so. Yesterday I never used off. Today I did a little bit. I used that Ben's stuff. It worked for a couple hours, and I think it turned me. Then they like the flavor. I don't know. But all they do is land on you. I just kind of got used to it, and you got to make sure what lands on you. So, but they left me alone while I was eating. That was amazing. I don't know why, but that was cool. Lots of ravens. Still hear the odd motorcycle. Decided to stay another night. Figured why not? And I wanted to get the hammock thing figured out. Ravens are getting in on the action. Oh, standoff. I don't know. I think somebody's giving somebody shit. Yeah, a lot of firsts. I'm a little trepidatious on actually going back out because there was a hill. There's one part where I went around this bog, but I went down the hill. It's actually not that steep, I guess. I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't want it to get too wet, though, and I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow sometime. I think they said possible around noon, so hopefully get up and then just head out. Also by myself, it's different. Well, me and my ravens. Those two are kicking the other one's butt, I think. I don't know. I got this wood, brought it, might as well use it up. No sense packing it out of here. I haven't had a fire all year, so this is my fire, I guess. So yeah, that's a cool thing too, that Spotify, I didn't know that. So I don't have any cell service, but all the tunes that I've been listening to on the phone are still in there. Spotify. When I was coming out here, I was expecting it to shut off as I lost cell service, but it just kept going and going. And my phone says SOS only, so pretty sure I'm not going out over the waves. Must be downloaded. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm glad. Google Earth thing worked pretty good too. I use that a few times now. That just as a guidance. I mean, with these little roads, it's really hard to see them under the trees, so you can't really tell. But it did help. Actually, it did help me in one situation where I was trying to figure out. I have to be a kilometer away from the main road to have a fire. I'm actually 1.29 kilometers as the crow flies, or the ravens. And on the Google Earth, I could see the road, and pretty much where I backed up. I said I wasn't going any farther. Even that first corner where I kind of sidestepped it and I went down that's actually exactly a kilometer. So like that, the right side of the road is over a kilometer and the other side's under. So not like anybody's going to be that picky. I mean, they're not coming here measuring or nothing, but they just don't want everybody camping on the side of the road. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit around, play guitar, I think. Watch the fire. Do nothing, just try and, I don't know what other videos actually to shoot. When I get back, I'm gonna go, I should have shot this, that, and the other. The only thing I missed was taking a picture of the sunset view where I was sitting there with a chair. I filmed it, so I could always get a screenshot or something, but. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah. I gotta look at Shrug's channel again. Figure what coffee he's drinking. Digliadario or something. And well, that's my view. Now what kind of concerns me a little bit is over there. I don't want to be driving in the rain just because I got some hills to climb and I don't want them wet. So what I'm thinking, I was gonna hang out and have some breakfast and yada yada. I think I'm just gonna have my coffee and hit the trail. All right, time to pack her in. 9:07. See how long it's gonna take. I guess it's better, at least when you're packing it up to go home, you just don't have to be too
you know, organized about it. Anyway, that's what kind of the rig looks like without that bug tent, which a guy can move it off. Didn't think about that until this morning, actually. Handy to have it here. Lots of bugs. But then just leave it until you go to sleep and then bring it over. Otherwise, yeah. These are my little press sticks I've made a bunch of. But there is a couple that it does come with. So loves me the bear banger. So yeah, that's the scoop. 10:18 now. Hammock is down. Still have to do that. Now I'm going to tackle this thing. So of course it's going to encompass everything else over and above the tent. At the very least, I got to be able to get up on there. I can unhook the tent and kind of bring it down up there, but I got to move all my stuff too. So that's going to encompass that time. So 11:21. That's where I'm at. I'm actually at the final stages. I'm about to undo that thing. So this is like I think a 20-year-old bottle, and that way if I blow up, it'll blow up. It'll just have a bunch of gas leaking out.
That one worked.
Okay. So that's the trail that we take. So, you know, little enduros. Not too bad. I just wanted to catch them on camera. I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. Make it look like it wasn't here. Oh, those were black before. I was worried about getting out of here. Well, getting wet out here. I'll get out of here. It's thinned up a little bit, but rain's coming. Anyway, time is 12:45. That takes a long time, huh? Got rid of my wood. So if I do ever come back, at least it's close by. And yeah, I got tons of gas. Little looky-loo. Stuff might have fallen out of my pockets. Looks pretty good. Only thing left to put in the box is a shovel. I'll do that one second. All right, that's it. So I'm going to leave it. Could be cow poo, who knows. It was interesting, 2 days. My little humble abode. I'm just going to send a text to the satellite to Gabby, letting her know I'm heading out. So far all is good, except for the trampoline bits, but yeah, wouldn't know. All right, let's get on it. Adventure's just starting.
Pulling out into that loop area where you always see on the map. It's this thing here. And then to the left was that just mud bogs. Up there too, I got to go around it if I remember how. Just following my little blue trail crumbs here. Just trying to stay close to that. Oh, little thing when I went to take off. I don't know what the hell was going on with the transmission. It was tight, it didn't feel like it wanted to turn. It's only bam! Uh-oh. What was that? And then it was loose. So what the f gave? What was that? Should have went forward and backward, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, got a little mud bog in here to do a little bit. Like this was an easy one, personally. This was the part I was worried about if it got wet. I already went through a little bit. I got the 360 camera going. As long as I remember it's there. But it's slow, tight, not as tight as I've been through so far. Just take it easy. And that big root there, you got to hit that just right. But so the concern was if these roots got wet, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, right? Where's that big stump? Just gotta make it. What am I doing over there? You know, it'd be handy to have is a front. Don't want to be doing any sliding. Gotta make it. Weird noise was. The hell am I on? Time to look. Doing some weird sliding stuff. It's already getting slick. Ah, see right back there? That back tire's got to get up over that root. Yeah, this would have been shit. So I just need a little bump. And I'm scraping on that. So let's back it up. I don't know. Let's see what I do here. Here's an interesting one. I'm right near the top. I didn't record coming all the way up here. It's kind of more of the same. But the slope of this is pretty good. I'll put my hand out here. So I guess this will be level to the camera. So anyway, a little action through here. Doesn't look like much. But whatever. Get to enjoy.
Remember this one? I do. All right. But don't get the camera all soaked. Get her done. All right. Camera's waterproof, sort of. As I soaked both cameras. Oh, I just got the tripod on this one. Let's have a look at the other one. My little 360 took a bath. It's kind of waterproof unless you get in the side here, but I think we're good to go. So that was fun, huh? There's one down there, which I'm going to bypass like I did last time. You'll see the size of it when I get there. A couple little ones just for fun. I'll take the deep route. Pretty easy. Life's like a box of chocolates, so you never know what you're gonna get. Last time I went the other way, over there. Nice. Nothing. Just a little steepness. And I think, other than just some hill climbing, wasn't sure if you can go either way here. That was the way that the smooth path came to this. I don't know, see where it goes. I've been up this one. Let's go this one. Well, here comes the rain. Did good timing. This just looks like a neat little spot. Now, last time I came down this way, but today I'm going to go this way. Starting to rain now though, so that'll probably last. I think I touched a little bit. That's good. Now four-wheeling is you drag your hitch at one point. I don't know if this could be the last, or at least till I get and start to air up. It's raining. Anything I cook, I'm going to get wet, and don't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll just maybe go somewhere. Maybe I'll just drive to Fisher and then air up there, depending on how the rain comes down. I got to put air in, so maybe I'll just get to that spot. Yeah, it's really starting to come down now. Wildlife, the most I've pretty much seen on this trip. Wild beasts. Steak. All right, just coming off of gravel, getting on the pavement. So I just aired up the tires from 20 to 35. Took about a minute and 10 seconds. A little over a minute per tire, really. Except you take it off, you gotta unscrew it, you gotta test it. You know, that kind of thing. So it takes a bit of time. Still feel like a bit of a dork when I'm recording my own stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. And this is the rig. None of this for wear for the most part. It's a little dirty. Just waiting for the pump to cool down. So I scraped the side thing a couple times, bumped them. Dragged the tail hitch. I don't think I bottomed out. Might have. It's close. This thing has some awesome clearance. Like that. Kind of concerned about that transmission chunky thing. But yeah, no, she did good. So that's right. It's rite of passage right there. It's my virginity gone. My mud virginity is all over that side step.